Hi guys, nice to have you here. And it's evening here, so good evening, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are. And I wish you a warm welcome to my channel. I am reading from Reddit through off my chest, okay? But before I do that, I'd like you to like my videos, subscribe to my channel, and help me go viral. Share my videos, please. Share my videos. I want to be a sensation. I want to go viral. Kindly share my videos, and kindly ignore my lighting. Today I do not have light. I am making do with my bulb, a single bulb, and in my room. So pardon me. And yeah, basically that is it. Nice to meet you here. Nice to meet you here. My name is Rika Untangled, okay? So this is the story goes like this. My girlfriend's dad apologized to me years after breaking us up. My girlfriend's dad apologized to me years after breaking us up. I haven't read it. I want us to discover it together. Okay, so let me read with you. When I was 19, I dated a girl whose dad hated me. He thought I was a waste of potential because I was working retail instead of going to college. He pressured her until she broke up with me. That was 11 years ago. 1911, that's 30. You're 30 now. I never saw her again. Last week, I was at the hardware store when a man stopped me and said my name. It was him. I barely recognized him. His gray hair, softer voice. I barely recognized him. Gray hair, softer voice. He told me he still thought about what he did. He said, I ruined something good because I was proud. He told me his daughter married someone successful and it ended badly. And it ended badly. Then he said, I was wrong about you and I hope you find happiness. I hope you found happiness. I just stood there. The 19-year-old in me wanted to say everything I'd held in, but all I said was, yes, I did. I haven't stopped thinking about it since. I didn't realize how much weight I was still carrying from something that ended over a decade ago. I love this story. Okay, I love this story. I love this story because I think I've been a victim of that. And I've seen people be a victim of that. I'm saying it from the angle of being a victim of that, from the angle of people look at you and then they just um write you off. Like you look like a failure to them. So this particular thing is a normal thing fathers do. I think in their bid to protect their daughters and maybe secure a quote and unquote a very good life for these girls, they end up hurting other people. Let me just say that hurting other people. In as much as they are trying to be like innocent about it, they're actually hurting other people. So my take on this story is that I think that you handled it very maturely. There are other people that would have blown up and then said things and go all over the place and say things. But then the way you have handled it showed that you have a lot of maturity. And in as much as we want good things for our daughters or our kids, I think that we should give grace to other people. I always say this: give grace to other people. He wasn't toxic. He wasn't beating her. He wasn't nothing. You understand? He was just living life. And all this fast life that we think that people are living and they are doing well, sometimes they aren't doing so well, at least in my opinion, because in as much as we are competing and we are like, oh, you're doing well, things are going on well for you, at the end of the day, I think it is potential, because that person could have a very good potential now, but then life could just hit him and then he would not even want to work again. I know people who had very good jobs and then life hit them so hard they do not want to work again. What do you say about that? He has the degrees, he has everything. He doesn't want to work again. Life has hit him. He's broken down. He doesn't want to recover. And there's some people that life has hit them so much, they've gotten so used to being tough that it's very easy for them to rise up from very bad situations and then move on. Like this gentleman, the way the dad has treated him, I think it's actually helped him. You can see that he's going through stuff. He started life at a retail selling whatever, but then I would say things have picked up, but things are picking up. So we should give grace to people, and you know, daddies should see potential. I think you should be able to see potential. Advise these kids, listen to them. You if you hear these kids, you could see that, oh, there's potential, it's just not there yet, or he's not guided. 19 years boys who do not grow up very fast. He's not guided. So all these potentials help these kids one way or the other. But let's see what people have to say. Let's see what people have to say. Sounds like he grew, and your response shows that you did too. It's a double win. Yeah, looks like dad is a good dad because he actually realized that, came back and apologized. I know that who put their um pride like they won't put it aside. It will be in them, and then they will go with it and be like, yeah, I was right, and then keep being right even when they're wrong. So I think that is a very mature dad now, and the fact that he's come to you to say that to you shows that he's a very mature dad. Okay, now let's go to the next one. I'm 54. I've been lucky enough to be in situation where I can apologize and try to atone for my fast dumb shit I have done. Do it whenever you can. It lightens the heaviness of life. Yeah, I think that has thought about it so much. It has weighed on him. 10, 11 years later, for him to come and apologize means that this is something that has eaten him for a very long time. So kudos to the girl's dad, and kudos to you for how you have handled it. I know people who would have asked, oh yes, who do you think you are, blah 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 blah, and it becomes a whole issue. Let's see what someone has to say. It's insane to see how many adults can't admit to younger people that they messed up. I'm a teacher and I have zero problem apologizing to my students if I really did wrong, and they like it. I think most and they like it, sorry. If I really did them wrong and they like it. I think most children respect you more if you can apologize and admit you were wrong. Yeah. What is wrong with saying sorry? You know, I find it very easy to say sorry. It even helps me to run away from the situation, and it helps me to not carry weight. So like, oh my god, I'm so sorry, I didn't mean that, blah blah blah. You just say that and then you're done. It's easy. Try it. I think you guys should try it. So yeah, that's just what it is. Tell me your opinion. Has Especially the men, tell me your opinion. Has somebody looked down on you and then your life has turned around? You understand? So I don't want you to bash them, but then just tell me stories. Tell me what has happened to you. Has somebody looked down on you and your life turned around? Even if your life didn't turn around, you're still alive. There are people who went through all the very good processes and they are dead. What about them? You understand? Tell me your opinion. Until I meet you again. Bye bye.